out there. This is Grandma Sarah. We've put our supplies away. We have plenty of food put away. We figure, okay, we're set. We can take care of everything. And then a disaster happens. It could be a storm. It could be an EMP. It could be just something burned down. We don't have any electricity. And we have an electric stove. So how do we cook? Or, since there's no electricity, the pumping stations no longer work, and we don't have gas either. So the ways we were planning to cook no longer work. Now, I have an advantage that I have this old Winnebago camper my husband and I have fixed up, and it has a gas stove, propane. It has 4 burners, and it has an oven. So if something happens to us, we can go ahead and come out and use this to cook. Additionally, it has 400 watts of solar, and we have a regular apartment size refrigerator with a freezer and a refrigerator, so we can move some of our cold goods out here to take care of that. And it also has a toilet, and so we can take care of our facilities. Now, we live on 5 acres. We have a well with a pump. We also have a generator. So if something happens where there's no electricity, we can hook our generator right up to our lines and run our pump as needed. Additionally, we have an alternative dump site. We can take our camper over and we can dump our gray and black water within about 200 yards. So we don't even have to drive very far for that. So as long as I keep the propane tanks full, we would be able to last for a considerable time. And having the 400 watts of solar means that this little refrigerator will run for a long time. So I've got the cooking covered for as long as my 2 20-pound tanks of propane last within the camper. If you don't have that, another way to cook is to have some kind of propane stove. And these bottles here, you can use and attach to like a Coleman stove, or you can get ones that are just single burners and you can attach them right to the top of the propane bottle, and then you can use these to cook as an alternative. We also have a little portable grill here, which we can use to cook on, and it is set up to attach directly to the top of one of the large 20-pound tanks of propane. It attaches over here where propane bottle would have been. This will go right onto the top. It has the valve, so you can attach it right to a 20-pound tank of propane, and you've got then your cooking facility for a long, long time. You can also get this kind of attachment for a Coleman stove or anything else that uses propane. If you have only propane bottles and you want to be able to fill them, you can get this kind of attachment. It will screw in to the top of your propane bottles. Huh? And then it will screw into the top. It'll screw right into your propane tank. Okay? Or you can get an attachment like this. Put this on the end and it'll look like that. And additionally, we have these little caps, brass caps, to put on a cap to show that this is a full bottle. So propane is one of the ways that you can use as an additional way of cooking. You just have to have another stove to go with it. Other people will use little gas cylinders that are butane with a stove, but then again, I don't know if you can fill those. I know that you can fill the propane tanks, and these couplers are available pretty much camping stores, Amazon. Of course, everything's available at Amazon. And then basically on the back it tells you how to use it to fill up with a 20-pound propane tank. So this is my talk about propane. Additionally, I'm going to talk about wood and other ways to use a cooking facility. In the city, you don't want to use your grill inside, so you would want to use it on the deck or outside. I just want to hear, additionally give you a warning, you never use charcoal in the house. Charcoal produces a poisonous gas, and you can kill yourself if you try to charcoal inside of a house. The other problem too is also with kerosene. Kerosene, unless it's properly vented, can give you problems. So don't ever use charcoal inside the house. No, don't use kerosene unless you have a properly vented. If you like this video, please like down below and subscribe to my channel. Talk to you later.